Hi there, Gabrielle here, with my little helper boy, Colm, who's being a little fussy and not wanting to take a nap. I wanted to share my thrift store haul today. Some of you who know me know that thrifting is like my new favorite sport, especially since becoming like a frugal stay-at-home mom. So I went up to our favorite store today, and it's Wednesday, which is half off day, which is very exciting, and found some great finds for upcycling for the boys and for the house in general. So I'm going to show you what all I found, and may surprise you with how much I spent. All right, here is my table of goodies. As I mentioned before, a lot of this is for upcycling, some of it is for wearing just right off the rack. So I've started out here, I've got some chambray shirts and some kind of like Western style stuff going on here. I've been looking at a lot of patterns and thinking that chambray would be a really good material to use for some stuff for my kids. So I got those, though I might steal this teal one here for myself. It's an extra large, which is just way too big for me to wear off the rack, but refashioned with something else might look really cute. Here I have just a cotton sweater that I found. It's not anything exciting, just a straight up cotton sweater there. That's a terrible angle. But I will probably make that into a sweater for my son. Coming up here we have some linen shirts that I found that I wasn't expecting to find linen today, just kind of literally jumped off the rack at me. So I'm pretty stoked for those. Not sure what I'm going to do with them, but I think I'm going to keep them for myself. Grabbed a couple of pair of pants for my husband, who's been in desperate need. Although, unfortunately, this wool pair here, he tried on and said, were tailored for a man that's quite a bit larger than he is. So those will probably go to be refashioned for my sons. Found a couple of adorable gymboree dresses for my daughter. They're a little bit big. They're 5T, but I could not pass them up. And we'll probably save those for her for this winter or next spring, depending on when she fits into those. Also came across some stuff for the baby, just a couple of cute little onesies here. This one is from Janie and Jack, so you never know what you're going to find. I also found a couple of items with tags still on them. This one's from the Disney store in New York, so I thought that was kind of cute. And this is just a Kidgets onesie. Nothing super special, but brand new, so that's always nice. And then I found him a cute little Oxford that's going to be fun for his first 4th of July. I don't always dress my babies up for that, but it was there, and it's cute, and it was the right size, and obviously the right price, so he's going to have a cute 4th of July Oxford. Next, you're going to find the star of the show here. That's a nice, well-used cast iron. Whenever you read those blog posts about what to get at a thrift store, they always say cast iron is the best thing to do because you can always refinish it, give it a new life. So I went ahead and grabbed that. It's about egg size, so that's perfect because I like to do eggs in smaller batches anyway. And then this is today's fabric haul. One of my favorite things to do at the thrift store is go to the linen section, find sheets, and refashion them to all kinds of exciting things. I found each of these, they were $1 or 75 cents a piece depending on what the label was. So just have kind of a fun Hawaiian print here, little explorer print, twin size. I can do a lot with that for my boys. Kind of this fall floral vintage sheet. I did look at the label. This is definitely a vintage one, so it's cotton poly, but I don't hate that for a dress, so I'm pretty excited to use this one. And then this kind of fun one, which I wasn't sure about, might end up going to pajamas or something, but I was shopping with my brother, and he actually has shockingly good fashion sense, so he said, well, why don't you get it, and I think you can pair it with one of those chambrays you got, so I think he might be onto something there. They also had a stash of fabric. They don't always have just sewing fabric out, but they did have today, so I found this cute little farm print. It's got some cut off the one end you can see here, but still at least a good 2 yards, so I'm excited for that, for something for the kids. And then this is a heavier cloth. It's at least 2 or 3 yards here. You know, it was like 50 cents, and I think I'll probably make a winter coat for maybe both of my boys. At least one of them's going to get a winter coat out of this, I think. And then pillowcases, which are a lovely gem because these are like 25 cents on half off day. So I found these two shams. It's double-sided woven cotton. So I will probably take at least one of them. I probably only need one to make into a jumper for my daughter. So I'm pretty excited for that. And then this I couldn't pass up. This is obviously a handmade pillowcase that someone decided they didn't like anymore. I don't even think it's been used. The crochet edge is still nice and flat. No wrinkles, no peels. So I'm pretty excited about this. It looks like it's quilting cotton, and I will probably actually repurpose it back into fabric. May or may not use it for a garment or perhaps something else for my kids. And then this is my true star of the show today. This is my find. This is a vintage wooden high chair. This thing is solid as a rock, guys. And I left the price tag on it because you're not going to believe how much it was on half off day. Here we go. I got this thing for $2.50. And I'm pretty stoked because my baby is like days away from turning 4 months old. So he's going to be eating soon, and he's going to have a nice little setup. All right, thanks for watching. Let me know your favorite finds from my thrifting haul, and let me know what your favorite thrifting tips are. Oh, and in case you're curious, this entire haul cost me a total of $42.79. So it definitely pays to thrift.